Hello? What? What? Hey there. Welcome to another edition of I Shouldn't Post This. How you doing? I was supposed to get a tooth pulled. I broke it in half. It got infected. I took a bunch of fish meds and the infection went away and I let it just stay. Well, I broke it off flush at the gums. So now, like a slightly under $200 tooth pull is going to be like an $1,100 oral surgery. That's the last thing in the world I want. Anyways, that's all that's new with me. Oh. Give me my notes. Last time we checked in, how are we doing? I feel like I'm talking weird because I can feel my tongue. Social Blade. What were we? 149,283rd place. Not too shabby for a little ragtag group of bad news bears, otherwise known as the Island of Misfit Toys. Now we are 144,358th place. I did the math for you. 4,925 spots. Pretty sweet, huh? That's a lot. I don't know why our Social Blade is updating like every 8 days. I think it's doing it just to piss me off because I wanted to do a weekly segment, but it seems like every week I have to skip it. Unless we start getting more popular. Since I started doing this, we've went up like 15,000 spots. That's crazy. How I found out about Social Blade was someone was talking about like, yeah, we went up like a couple hundred spots like over the last couple months. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, you can type this thing in, it goes through all your social media and ranks you. You guys should do it for your YouTube. So I went in there and I'm like, oh my God, should I go back to brag them? Because we're going up like 5,000 spots 5,000 ish spots every little bit over a week, 8 or 9 days. I'm very impressed. Y'all have something to do with that, so give yourself a round of applause. I don't know what we're doing. Nothing really. I mean, we're doing a lot, but nothing really different. My love for this week is Ozark. I love it so much. And you know what? Now that production companies are shooting again, I bet you the crew is down south right now shooting season 4. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jason Bateman is just killing it. You know, he directs the first 2 episodes. It's kind of like his thing. So for season 1, he directed 1 and 2. Season 2, he directed 1 and 2. Season 3, he directed 1 and 2. Season 1, he actually directed the first 2 and the last 2. But he didn't keep that up. He kept up I'm introducing the season. So he did, like I just said. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'd imagine we're going to see in season 4, 1, 2, Jason Bateman. Great director, too. EP coming through with the ideas and the money and the acting chops. Julia Garner, I think, is probably everyone's favorite. Ruth Langmore. I love Ruth Langmore, but I do like that, like in episode 1, she was like Tupac and Biggie. When her dad gets out of prison, she's sitting there listening to Biggie. Or as the season goes, she totally stepped her game up. Tupac and Biggie are so bleh. But in the later seasons, she's listening to Wu-Tang and Gangstar. And I was going to say Eric B. and Rakim, but that's just playing in the background. Like, Run the Jewels have 2 songs, but they're just in the show. It's not actually Ruth Langmore listening to them. Anyways, I'm so pumped up. I just watched all 3 seasons again for like the 4th time. Anyways, I love it. Bullet points. We got to go fast. We got to wake up. We got to work. We got to work. We got to work. Got to work on that damn Patreon. Then I wanted to kill myself all the time. My hate for this week. In school, don't you remember that the fastest, I don't think I'm going to say it correctly, the fastest way between point A and point B is a straight line? Doesn't everyone remember that? I can probably remember like 5 things from public education in high school. But for some reason, I remember that. I even remember that this little chart, like there was 2 examples. Man, can you hear my stomach growling? I need some fish meds. You know, you can get amoxicillin from the pet store. 2 things. Point A and point B is in the exact same spot. Does anyone remember this? And one is a dotted line going up, and one is a dotted line going like this. And I see people, maybe it's because I live in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is a tourist town, California plates everywhere. I've actually taught all my kids this. I'll just even speak it to anyone who will listen to me. When I'm in a freaking parking lot and I see someone cross diagonally, I literally get homicidal. Dude, if you're gonna cross, literally stop what you're doing and cross and then keep going. Literally you could cross in 3 or 4 seconds. No, I gotta go way up there. I'm gonna start way back here. I'm just gonna go diagonally. Take a good 45 seconds, you know? I know that's kind of a weird one. Broken spoon, broken tooth. Sonic Youth! Remember in the Sonic Youth song on the first album when they screamed Sonic Tooth? Sonic Tooth! This week, Stonefish.
That's cool. Or, wait, no it isn't. That's not cool. I think I'll just have a sandwich.
It's a character I wrote in our first feature-length film for my brother, Ryan. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, broder.
Making me eat a fucking sandwich?
Such a good little weird thing. My buddy Dave Jellama's playing the horn. My brother's freestyling. Oh, the reason why I said I wrote this, I wasn't being like a pompous ass. Let's say the script was a paragraph. We turned that paragraph into like a page. Because it's my brother and I. We're just fucking freestyling. The scene is pretty much written by my brother and myself. But that's how we do. Have you ever seen The Boy That Dripped Blood? I mean, I wrote that movie, but my brother's one of the stars of it. And like every scene he's in, it's like written by the Heath brothers. It's my brother. I love him. He's got a brilliant mind. If it works for the character, and if it works for the film, and if it works for the scene, carte blanche to do whatever you want. It takes place in the movie, but it's supposed to be surrealistic. Not surrealistic like, you know, I'm on acid or a David Lynch film, but it's supposed to be jarring because his buddy just got out of jail. He did. God, I can feel my fat tongued gums. I said I wasn't going to bring it up, and now I've brought it up like 7 times. I guess that's the theme of this episode. So Stonefish is meeting Levi as he gets out of the county jail.
From the county jail.
And it's like, it's first of all, it's Super 8 film, so it's the old 70s looking shit. And it's motion and stills. Oh, moms. With a little bit of text on the screen.
I don't mean to sound like your moms or nothing.
Moms. It's voiceover driven. He's not really talking and talking. He's talking, but he's not talking. It's more like voiceover talking. Watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, I love my brother. He knocked it out of the park. Stonefish gets more compliments than the movie. If you've seen the movie, you probably know. You're like, God, that film sucks, but I liked Stonefish on the set of... Oh, I shouldn't post this, so what should I not say? My brother went down on Felissa Rose on the set of Right This Way. Horror icon Felissa Rose with a penis in the end of Sleepaway Camp. My brother got to find out that she didn't have a wiener. I shouldn't say that at all. This is before she got married to the dude from Camp Kill Yourself. Felissa hates me. I don't know why. I'll tag her in a post and she'll untag herself. on Instagrizz. I love you, Felissa. I'm sorry that I said my brother went down on you, but he did go down on you. But you weren't even a mom yet, and you weren't married. So who cares? We all have a past.
64 crayons with a sharpener in the back. Get your ass over here, you little bitch.
You can't fault Barefoot for being barefoot, and you can't fault me for opening my big stupid mouth, because that is kind of what I'm known for. Moving on. Bam, 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 bam. Who cares? Oh, it's 2:22. Make a wish. Man, I gotta wake up early. Remember how we never did techno or country or jazz? Well, today we're doing jazz. And I picked white boy jazz too. I picked
house music all night long.
New school too. Post rock, technically. I picked a song that I think you guys will like, because I have your heart and minds and ears and feelings. I have them in here. They might be wrong, but I'm shuffling them around and thinking, what will they like? What will they like? I don't usually do that for the vault or the love or the hate. That's totally freestyle. Now you guys have got in my head. The show's going down. I don't mind. I do. I literally thought, I'm going to pick Isotope 217 as the band.
Music.
Chicago music scene. Thrill Jockey Records. John McEnroe. John McEnroe is a tennis playing golfer. John McIntyre. He's in Isotope 217, Chicago, The Sea and Cake, Tortoise, Post Rock, Chicago scene. Anyways, there's a song called Harmolage. Who Stole the iWalkman? This came out in 2000. I feel like I bought this album a couple years ago. Harmolage. It's very hip-hoppy, electronic-y. Vape that Senta, bro. Come on, y'all. Come on. Vape Nash. The sweet-ass electric piano. I shouldn't post this bullet points day. I shouldn't post this broken tooth day. I shouldn't post this. Isn't that so good? Thrill Jockey Records. So amazing. My favorite post-rock band is actually a New York band on Southern Records, which is a UK label. But that doesn't matter. Thrill Jockey is amazing. Go Chicago. Ba-ding! Ba-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding! Mouse on Mars. Trans Am. David Byrne has an album. The soundtrack to Young Adam. The Boredoms from last week. They have they might have two. I can't remember everything in the world, guys. But the Boredoms are on Thrill Jockey. Tons of bands are on Thrill Jockey. My favorite post-rock band that I just mentioned, Cliffhanger. We're going to talk about them next week. I almost bumped Isotope 217. Harmolage. Song of the week, yo. Okay, guys. I love you. I think about you when you're not here. Is that weird? Is that mental illness? I don't think so. I think it's mutual something or other. Mutual something or other. It's my new album. Brian Bland and MC Unoriginal something or other. I can't even remember what I just said. Mutual something? But I'll be thinking about you. I'll be thinking, should I have played that 12-minute horn song by Isotope 217? Or was it a bad mistake to pick like a radio-friendly version that I thought, oh, I quit doing Casual Fridays for 7 weeks. Or wait, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, maybe pink or purple. I'm taking 6 weeks off of Casual Fridays. I mean, there'll still be something. Last week's was dumb as hell. I did a thing on the mic. I didn't like it, so I replaced it with the computer talking. It was hard to understand, and then I combined them, and I just don't like it. I should have just went with the hard to understand computer. You could, 20% of the words you couldn't even tell what they were saying. I should have just went